And as you begin to look around the scene, tell me, Jacqueline, what is it that you can see?
There are people sitting in a circle,
Mm-hmm.
but they have desks, something like that. They all have one in front of them.
Mm-hmm.
The room might be round, kind of feels like a cave or stone or round building
Wow.
made of stone, but it's dark.
Mm-hmm.
But the light is from torches,
Ah, so they are
lit torches
Yeah.
behind them.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sitting, I think, in the circle,
Mm-hmm.
or maybe it's a semicircle in front of me.
Uh-huh.
I feel like I'm part of this, but in some ways different. There's it's a council, and there's some exchange of information,
Yes.
and I feel safe, but mm, I don't understand, or I'm waiting
Mm-hmm.
with apprehension.
Mm-hmm. So, do you get a sense that this is a, a special occasion?
I've been here before.
Yes.
We've done this before,
Mm-hmm.
but yes, this is, there's some exchange of information. I think that I'm, I know it's something I don't understand. And they're sitting, they're thinking. No one's talking. I think it's telepathy. I think we're doing telepathy
Mm.
kind of thing. But
Okay. So tell me a little bit.
light, I'm looking, there's kind of a light, a ball of light, not really a ball,
Mm-hmm.
more amorphous than that, but it's getting bigger, and I keep staring at it, and I, I feel like maybe I just need to wait. And
Mm-hmm.
I'm trying too hard to get this thought, or maybe that's it. I'm limiting it to a thought, and it's not like that. It's bigger. It's some expansion. I'm not. I feel very anticipatory.
Okay. Tell me a little more about yourself. Have a look down at your feet. What does the feet look like? Is it male or female feet?
I think it's male.
Male.
Sandals. Everyone's attire is quite simple, loose fitting
Loose fitting.
cloth, ropes or something, pale, no colors.
No colors.
Right. No colors in the
Wow.
robes. Everyone's the same.
And is everyone male or are there some females there?
I can only focus, even though I know there are a lot
Mm-hmm.
of people, I can only see about 3 or 4 clearly, and they're male.
They're all male.
But I
Wow.
can't seem to look around. I can't seem
Mm.
to move
That,
my vision
that's okay.
around.
That's okay. That's okay. Maybe you were only meant to see these 3 or 4. So I want you now to look around at these 3 or 4 that you can see. Look at their eyes. The eyes are the window to the soul. Do you maybe recognize any of these eyes?
I know there's one who I do. I don't recognize specifically. I just know that
Mhm.
we're we've been that we travel together, that we're part of each other or soulmates or something like that. And
Wonderful.
then there are two more that are lesser in terms of intensity
Hmm.
or importance, but
Hmm.
still important, still um, we've done things together. This is like more like past life kind of feelings.
Okay.
I don't really know what we're doing in this life. If it is a life, I don't know. Is it a
Mm.
life? I don't know. It feels kind of ethereal.
Wonderful. So you feel that it's very ethereal.
Yeah, yeah, because the stone,
Mm-hmm.
what I kind of see as stone and
Mm-hmm.
dirt floor and stuff like that is uh it's not solid. It feels like a
Yeah.
construct,
Okay.
a visual construct.
Okay. Like a visual construct. Very good. Very good. And a little more about you. Do you get a sense of a name? Does a name come to mind?
Mm. John popped into my head
John.
just now. Yeah.
Very, very good. Very good. And John, how old are you?
35.
About 35. And John, can you tell us a bit more about where this is? Where are you? Is this Earth or somewhere else?
This has to do with Earth. I don't I
Mm.
don't know if I'm on Earth or we're just talking about Earth or
Mm-hmm.
thinking, concentrating on Earth. I feel that's more true. Maybe we are on it. That's not, but it's what our purpose is something about Earth, and it's very important. It's
Mm.
very, uh, the word grave comes to mind, but that sounds a little too negative than
Mm.
more than what I'm feeling. It's just like of great import. What we're, the thoughts we're exchanging.
Ah,
is about Earth. It's how beautiful.
mhm. And as this is
We're
about,
protectors.
say again,
We're protectors.
you're protectors.
I don't know specifically what we're doing, but with our thoughts and dedication, we're somehow we're protecting
Protecting.
the
Fantastic.
Earth.
Protecting Earth. Wonderful. Wonderful.
I kind of feel like we're this cave
Mhm.
place, room is on Earth, but it's also bigger than Earth. It's not Earth. I think it's like two places, or not even two.
Mm,
It's like
mm,
um, more.
mhm, mhm. Wonderful. Wonderful. And can you tell us a bit more about this? It sounds like a ceremony.
Maybe, yeah.
Mm,
It feels like something that we do
mhm,
regularly. We sit in a circle at
mhm,
these desk platforms. I can't even see them that clearly. And, but we're not standing. Uh,
mhm,
and that we do this regularly. And the exchange of thought and feeling among us is the point.
mhm.
That in and of itself is the mission to relate, feel,
Mhm.
communicate with thought. The thoughts are not linear, so I can't quite grasp them. It's more expansive. Yeah, I can't. I can't bring them down into a linear form that I
Mhm.
can speak.
Wonderful. That's so amazing. So, is this what you were saying? You couldn't quite grasp and make it out?
Mm.
And tell me about this ball of light that was getting bigger and bigger. What was that?
As we do this exchange of energies, that's what it is. That's what we're doing. We're
It's
exchanging
an
energy.
exchange.
There's it's in the center. It's white, and it has, it's glowing and it's all. I mean, it is like a staring into a fire with
Mm,
things shooting out and everything, and it's some red, and it's white in the center, and then there's some red and purple,
sounds beautiful.
and it's we're we're doing this. This maybe is the result of our exchange of energies. Maybe
Mm,
I don't know, but we're not surprised, and we're not. It just it just is. It's
Mm,
what's supposed to happen.
wonderful. That's
We're
amazing.
strong. We're
Are
strong.
you're
We're
strong?
confident. Yeah, we're confident. We're uh, we're secure in the knowledge of ourselves, the feelings of ourselves, the feelings of just there's kind of the right place in the right time kind of feeling.
Wow.
Being in the right place at the right time, having a responsibility, having a I yeah, it's kind of almost beyond words because it's just not linear feelings. It's I can relate to the feelings. Yeah, yeah, it feels good. But again, I feel like maybe I'm a maybe I'm a novice. Maybe that's the feeling because I don't feel. I think I'm in awe, almost in awe of this the participants in this council, but not afraid or not. I don't feel lesser. I think I'm a new initiate or something like that.
So you're a new initiate.
I think so. Yeah, I think that would explain the
Mm,
feeling that I have.
yeah.
So
And
yeah,
is there a name for this council? Do you, does a name come to mind?
it has star in it, but I can't.
Mm, that's okay. That's okay if nothing comes to mind.
No, I don't get a name.
That's okay. That's okay. And tell me, John, as far as you know how we go through different levels of consciousness and as us awakened humans on earth, we're going to the sort of all hoping to ascend to the 5D level of consciousness. What level of consciousness is this? Is this place, this council, all of you?
I keep. I don't. That's so linear. Again, this is
Ah,
so not.
yeah.
This is so hard for me to capture
Mm-hmm,
in words and those kinds of thoughts. But I see the number 7 and I see the number 9.
mm-hmm.
Maybe that answers that
Okay.
question.
Yeah. Good. Thank you for that. Thank you. So, um, I just wanted to say, John, when I was uh, doing my meditation today and preparing for the session, doing a lovely salt bath, I got those colors, the very red and then the white and then the purple. So I find that quite amazing that
Hmm.
how you've described that. And the colors were so bright and
Mm.
beautiful. So you've just reminded me of that. Thank you so much. So, John, there must be a reason that you've come to talk to us today. Is there any messages that you have for Jacqueline today?
she knows of this connection. She's very comfortable
Mhm.
in this connection. And she's very joyous in the participation of this reality. And we want to thank her for that.
Beautiful.
And welcome her into, oh, this is what it is.
Mhm.
I have been a part of this for a long time. And so now I'm not just as John, but in many lifetimes, all lifetimes, between lifetimes, I'm not quite sure. I just feel this has been forever.
Mhm.
And yeah, John is just like, yeah,
Mm.
yeah.
So our
You're
souls,
remembering. He's saying to me, you're remembering.
you
This
remember.
is it's the more you remember,
Mhm.
the more joyous you will be in
Mm.
your earth life right now.
Mm. Beautiful. Beautiful. And John, as the council is there and they are protectors and you've come through today, have you got any messages for us today in this time that we are living in on Mother Earth?
The 3D issues are so dense
Mm-hmm.
and feel so important, and they are. And living with them and through them is a point. There's a critical time right now where the expansion of light and air,
Mm.
breath and laughter are expanding. And the more each person as an individual captures those lighter feelings, those more expansive ideas, those the deeper breathing, it's a reflection of Earth. It's you are Earth. You
Mm.
all are Earth.
Yes.
It's the same thing. One doesn't exist without the other. It's the you are Earth. You are breathing. When you laugh, when you smile, when you feel the sun. Those are the important things right now. The densities are hard, but just keep breathing and
Mm.
laughing and expanding. The knots, they feel like knots. They feel like hard knots, but you can loosen them very simply.
Mm-hmm.
It's easier than you think.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so it's an allowing. You are the earth. if people felt that, it would be easier for them.
Mm. We all spend so much time. I had this thought just recently, and especially the last 2 years with, people being locked down on and off. We spend a lot of time indoors and not outside, do we?
Mm.
So, you know, we,
That has been a very good thing for a
Mhm.
lot of people that had less and less to distract themselves with
Yeah,
and went inside their minds and their thoughts and their feelings. And it was very hard for people that were used to that, that were just used to using everything outside as a distraction.
yes.
So, in many ways, people are experiencing the earth and the love of the earth and the
Mm,
air even more from
yeah,
not experiencing, not being able to experience it on the superficial level that they had been for a really long time.
yeah, yeah. Wonderful, wonderful. That's wonderful advice for us. Thank you so much. So, I was wondering, I have a couple of questions here from Jacqueline. Is it okay if we ask a few questions today?
Sure. Yes.
So, she's leaving her caretaking role. Most of her life has been, she shares with me, a caretaking role. And she wants to move into doing her art. And the reason she wanted this session was to understand some of these life lessons that she learned so that she can embrace them and move forward.
Well, as far as her leaving her caretaking role,
Mm-hmm.
we won't actually laugh at her. Yes, we will. But she has been such a good caretaker and has learned so many lessons throughout that role and others that she is now part of this council that's caretaking the earth
Mm-hmm.
and the world and
Mm-hmm.
everything. She she is a caretaker. She will always be a caretaker.
Oh, how wonderful.
But the specific roles, the ways that she was caretaking before there were specific people and animals and things that she would do things to make their lives better.
Mm-hmm.
And now it's much more expansive.
Mm-hmm.
Her caretaking is more than global. It's universal, and creating, she's her creation has always been in the caring and the food and the flowers and trees that she took care of. That was all very creative. And
Mm-hmm.
the creation now that she's wanting to experience is bigger.
Mm-hmm.
The point of it is bigger. It's the it's not the physical caretaking that she was so good at. but there's more of a mental and heart. It's for everyone.
Mm.
It's for everyone.
Mm.
And she's kind of realizes that,
Mm.
but she will more as she does it.
Mm-hmm.
She will be surprised. At this point, she thinks it's just for herself and to make herself happy and make people within her circle on Earth, her family, to make them happy.
Mm-hmm.
But she will be surprised the directions that it will take and the hearts that it will touch and the purpose of it. There's a big purpose to it. She
Wonderful.
doesn't have to worry.
She doesn't have
She
to worry.
has to
Wonderful.
keep making herself happy by doing it. That's it.
Wonderful.